Well, hello everybody, Smithy here and welcome back to another Minecraft Star Wars episode. And if you remember last time we sort of got the hangar nearly right. Well, before I move on, I thought I'd better build one of the ships before I put it in. And as you can just about make out behind me, there's a nose cone of a famous ship. So let's go and see what I've been playing with for the last hour. Now, it's not completely built. What I've been doing is working out how big the X-Wing needs to be. So here is half an X-Wing. Because I've been playing with the design, playing around with it, but I'm going to go outside and finish off the actual whole design. So let's go and have a good look at it. Sorry, I left myself here because it's sort of saying, well, how big is it? And it's about right, 12 meters long, but it's not completely right. Yeah, and you can, as you know, you can just walk under it really. So it's about the right size to my character. So let's go and have a proper look at it. So it's not the right length at the moment. At the moment I've done 8 here. I think I want to extend it. I'm just going to extend it 2 more. So when I take it outside, what I'm going to do is now take it outside to actually build it and finish off. The one major thing that I have sort of messed up on is that when I originally looked at it, the blocks didn't have a center block. The center is the line in between the 2 blocks. So to do the X-Wing, a little bat underneath, to do the X-Wing I needed a center block. As you can see here is the front aspect. I have got 3 blocks to play with, and what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to come out maybe 2 more blocks. So I've got when I actually take this outside, I've got some room to play with. The most difficult thing is the engines here, because with the limitation of Minecraft, that's what we got. But we've got a cockpit as such with control. Well, that's control in here, and we've sort of got the engines there, and at the back we've sort of got this bit here. So it's just about. The problem with Minecraft is on this sort of scale you won't be able to get any high detail. And what I've been doing, I've been having a look at some of the X-Wings that are on Planet Minecraft, none of which actually suited my needs. There were sort of bits off each one, so I've ended up building my own. So what I'm going to do is we're going to head outside. I'm going to take this outside with MCEdit, and we're going to make some alterations to it. And all I've got to remember is this particular design now, which I'm going to change again. I'm going to use this as the base template, but I could literally come out another 1 or 2 blocks, and you can see that the critical thing here is this is actually part of the wing. It's literally mounted on a very thin skin, and the same with this one. So I think I've just about got it right. It's literally a bit sort of right. It looks like an X-Wing, that's all it is. So we're going to go and finish it off. The problem being, because I've now centered it, this post is in the wrong place. I need to take out, literally going to have to take out another one, and then add another one in there, and then take 2 out of this. So we're going to lose all the way down there. I'm going to have to change the bay. So that particular design over there, I'm going to have to bring it over. But once we've got the X-Wings in there, I'll be quite happy. Because the other thing is I'm going to have to build it in this direction, because if I use any directional blocks like the steps, which I've used in here, I've got to build it facing this north-south. I think actually east-west, because if I built it this way, when I tried to turn it around in MCEdit, it would all mess up, especially the steps. Right, I'll be back once we get it outside to do a bit more work on it. Now, the reason why I brought them out here, and I've done 2, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one in the wings in the closed position and one with the wings without. And it's obviously easier to change things when I've got 2 side by side. I even transported the bat out as well. That's one thing what's that? Oh, it's the engine. I was just feeling that to get rid of that. That's the center stick. That's just a stick that I've put in. Looking down here. Right. There we go. That sort of gives that. Right, what I'm going to do is, as I said before, I'm just going to extend this out So it's on 8 at the moment. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Oh, it's up to 9. Maybe 11 then. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 10. So 11. So what I'm going to have to do is extend the stuff out. So what I'm going to do is do that like that, and then I'm going to have to match exactly that. So it's 3. So I'm going to have to sort of get the things I need and do that. So it's 3. Don't need that anymore. Yeah, I will do in a minute. Yeah, so that's 3 like that, and then I'm just going to sort of make the nose a bit longer because I think that's probably the best way to do it. And then what I'm going to do is do some stuff, and then I shall come back once I am happy with the wings and stuff and how it's going to match up. I'm just going to extend it out like I have done, and then I will come back. So I'm going to do a bit. That's much better. That's a much better nose. I'm just going to do the same shape at the front, and then I'm going to extend the wings. Okay, here we go. Yes, I've got a X-wing. Yes, I've got an X-wing. Oh, one bit I hadn't done, but you can see here, if we look at the end bit, we have an X-wing as best we can with the size we have, and it does actually look part of it. I just need to put this last one here. A few more here coming out. It's quite, they're very long. Oh, there we go. I think that's the last one. God, blimey. Yeah, one more. Right, so let's show you around. So it looks like an X-wing. It's got the marking, it's got the yellow and the red. The engines have been offset just by one block, which sort of evens it out. The engines only go back 3/4 away, and then the smaller sort of jets on the back. So that's the back of it as such. So it does look, it looks good enough for my map, and I'm quite happy with it now in terms of what it looks like. So I've also lit it. I've been clever because here you can't see it in the dark. In there, there's light under there and under here, which will show up inside once I get it inside the bunker. So the only other thing to do now is to do a closed wing one, which is going to be much easier now that I've actually got the open wing one. So what I intend to do is, the easiest thing to me now is, because I've redone the base and everything, I'm just going to delete this one here, copy this one over with MC Edit, and then make it a straight wing one. It's just a lot easier to do that way. So I'll be back once I do the straight wing or closed wing version. Right, so finally finished. I have got a closed wing. That's exactly right. Yeah, closed wing one and a open wing one. So I'm gonna put both in the build. What I'm going to do is I'm going to port the two. I've now saved them. I've got them as schematics. In fact, now I've done them, I'll probably end up uploading them to my Planet Minecraft site as almost like the 2 first items that I built. I'll also put the map in as well, actually. So there you have it. Next time I'm going to be inside the bunker, and we'll have ported them back in and started changing the bunker inside. Well, everybody, did you see the mistake I made on the model? I'm sure if you're watching very closely, you can see that this wing on this side is actually wider than this wing on this side, because when I got to this section here, I should have done an extra row like that before going like that. So basically both models have got this fault on the wing design, so I'm now going to have to put it right, and once I put it right, we can change the one I put in there and we'll show you again. So because it should have been closer to the wall, so I'm going to go and sort that out now and then come back. Right, guys and girls, so here we go. We're going to show you the Echo Base Hangar 7 as such, and we've got the T65 X Wings in here, and I've also dug out some rear, so we're going to have a grand tour to finish off this episode. You can see now that they fit exactly. I've also done the arches for the bay, and they literally fit in, but that's as they were in the movie. One thing I haven't done yet is put the landing skids on, because they have landing skids coming out the front, so I'm just going to need to do that, but I've got them all in now. The one thing that happens is when we put the Millennium Falcon in here, there was no this was sort of a gap over here because there's no point having one in here while the Millennium Falcon was in here. So you can see I'm quite pleased really, considering I built these from scratch. It is supposed to be a mock, as you know, and I think they do look the part. I just need to put in, on this particular one here, there is scaffolding, so I need to just put a bit of scaffolding on there while it's getting repaired. Right, so I've got to put the skids on, and I've got to start looking at the snow speeder as well now, and see if I can do a design for a snow speeder. I'm going to have a look and get this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up these X-Wings available to you. What I've done is I've got them as separate schematics, and I've got them as a pair of schematics. So what I'm going to do is I will upload them onto a new page, and you can go and have a look at that. Just look for my name, Smithy MC, on, and I'll put the link in the bottom. This is where the Millennium Falcon's going to go, although I've got to dig out a bit more there. Now let's show you around the back, because there's more to this base. I haven't put a few in, but what I'm going to do is put a couple more T16s in here. There is a alleyway here, an access point which goes through here into the alley at the back, which then goes towards the south base, and there's some more stuff to do over there. Now at the moment I haven't done any fancy stuff at the moment with the roof. I just wanted to keep it like this because there is a problem with the lighting, in that what happens is when you actually copy and paste using MC Edit, it goes dark, so you have to come around and sort of light it up again by just doing this, sort of like that, and do that. Right, at the back then, right, what we've got here is I've got to recreate this particular bit here, and I'm going to take it, I think roughly, let's have a look how much, if I can get another couple of T65s in here, I think that's going to be about it, because I might use this marker here actually. In fact, I think I might actually use that. So if I use that as a marker, what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to use that as a marker. I think that's about the right width, because at the back here there is a lift for the X-Wings, because there's a lower level going down here, so it's a big lift and a lower level to the base. This base is massive, absolutely massive, so I'm trying to recreate the whole thing as per the maps available, and then fill it full of stuff. And so there's a proper like workshop when you go down in the lift underneath, and it's where they actually repair them. All the ones that are ready to fly are up here, ready to go, ready to roll. So that's really it for now. That's I haven't done the roof. I've got to do that yet. And perhaps actually that's going to be quite easy to copy and paste. I just realised now, because I could actually. The trouble is I'm going to have to copy and paste these as well, which will be no good. I just want to copy and paste this bit here. In fact, I probably could actually do that now. So the best way to do that would be to just literally do this, which is oh, that's 3. No, it isn't. In fact, I'm going to leave it. I'll do it afterwards. So there you have it. That's the end of this episode. We'll be back afterwards again for another episode after my next Jurassic World episode. And what I'm going to do is now, because we've uploaded all the old videos, I'm going to do alternates to this, and you can see that they're lit up in the dark as well, which is really cool actually, especially when you get them like that. I just need to work out how to do the wing, but I think that's good enough in terms of the wing. Right, okay then, we'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching, and bye bye for now.